All right, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to create your own Facebook ad. And I'm going to use an example today just to make this more applicable and just make sense. Just to briefly explain, one of our main clients is named Complete Suite. This is their 18th anniversary sale. They're having a contest put on by the local news station, so NBC, for customers to enter to win a $50 gift certificate to Applebee's. Now, for someone to actually click on this link, briefly fill out their information, and hit submit is going to be kind of tough if we just, were to use it as just a random Facebook post, right? The point of Facebook ads is to target specific demographics, to drive traffic to a link or another Facebook page based on their interests. The nice thing about this is that Facebook is all about you, right? So anything you like, you can police content based on what you like. And I'm going to get into that in a moment because that can work to our advantage when advertising. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to www.facebook.com/business or /ads. There's a short tutorial here in case you don't like mine. Hit create ad. Okay, and it's going to go based off of the Facebook that you're currently logged into. So even though you can't see it up here, I'm logged into my Facebook. First, we're going to have to choose, what is the purpose? What is our objective? Are we going to geofence and try to get people near the business? Well, yes, but not physically, right? The goal of this ad is not to drive people to the physical location of Complete Suite, okay? So we got to think through, okay, is it to increase the brand awareness? Well, sure, but that's not the main purpose. Get video views. No, there's no video. Boost your posts. Well, that's always the goal. Promote your page. Not really. We're promoting a contest that's on a different website, I might add, that's just featuring Complete Suite, right? But that doesn't mean we won't post it on Complete Suite's page because people who are fans of Complete Suite are still going to want to have access to the contest, right? So I'd say that even though this is not our website, we are still wanting to drive people to an actual linked URL, and that is the contest page, right? So send people to our website. The goal of this ad, the purpose of this ad is for people to click on the ad, go directly to the URL, and to enter in their information so that they can enter into the contest, right? So we're going to click on that. And that's it for your objective. So we're going to call this Complete Suite contest. Is it going to let me do that? Yep, okay. Continue. Okay, so now this audience is really neat. First, we're going to start off location-wise, okay? So it's Complete Suite Furniture. Our client has 2 locations. They have a location on Highway 95 in Coeur d'Alene and in Spokane. So I'm going to cover my bases. World map, pretty cool, but we're going to narrow it down a bit. I'm going to type in, that's not how you spell Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene. All right. And then you can just keep going. So I'm going to do Spokane. I'm going to do Spokane Valley. Just cover all my bases. I'm going to do Liberty Lake. I'm going to do Post Falls. And because the business runs north on Highway 95, I'm also going to include Rathdrum. That's not how you spell Rathdrum. Rathdrum. Hayden. Let's do Dalton Gardens. So basically anywhere in between the 2 locations, and as you can see, there's like a radius of, what is that, a 50-mile radius of people living in this location. So to kind of explain this better, anyone who has a Facebook within these regions who say that they live in these regions are hopefully going to see this ad not only based on their locations, but their interests. And the places where it overlaps, I'm hoping to just kind of, like I said, thoroughly cover it as much as possible so people who are anywhere between Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls cannot be missed. So let's even do, like, Richland. Just kidding. That's not what I meant. I meant the town right outside of Spokane. It's not Ritzville. I'm thinking of like Wenatchee or let's do Medical Lake, right? All right. Cheney. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Okay. So, all right, that's probably enough. As you can see, I don't know Washington as well as Idaho. Next, we're going to go to age. Demographic 65 or 18 to 65. Now, because normally I would target this age group a little bit older because it's complete suite and 18-year-olds typically don't spend $500 on a sofa. However, this contest is geared towards people who like Applebee's and want free Applebee's, right? So we're gonna, everybody loves Applebee's, right? All ages, pretty much, right? So we're not gonna specifically target the age group for this one. Men and women, typically if it's geared towards women or men, we could select either one, but I'm going to stick with all genders. That also broadens our search a little bit too. And we should be speaking English, right? Most people in the Pacific Northwest speak English. Okay, now this part is kind of neat. So, Complete Suite, like I said, is a furniture store. So I'm going to include home improvement. I'm going to include home. You can also select, so this is activities, hobbies. So people who go on Facebook and say, my hobby is home improvement, and they list that, right? Or they have an interest in home. So next I'm going to do a demographic. I'm going to enter in a homeowner. And people who proclaim to be homeowners on Facebook as a demographic can actually receive this ad. Like I said, I'm guessing if you're going to spend money on furniture, you're going to own a home. But secondly, right, let's do home and garden too. Secondly, because this is an Applebee's ad, let's include the actual fans of the restaurant, right? So Applebee's, people who are interested in Applebee's. Let's even do like some other restaurants, right? Like Red Robin. Kind of similar to Applebee's. There's TGI Fridays. And let's do Home and Garden again. And Ruby Tuesdays, right? So we're just going to cover our bases. People who like getting free food, potentially, right? Who have said, yes, I like Applebee's. Yes, I like HGTV, right? So these are just people who have personally filtered their content already, who've gone on their Facebook and gone through and liked all these pages. These are going to be the people that are going to see your ad. All right, you can select to save this audience if you want. If you plan on creating more ads of the same kind. This is the only one we're going to do, however, so I'm going to leave that unchecked. You can also get more specific and choose your placements. I'm just going to let the demographics I've selected do its work based on geographics and people's interests, right? So I'm going to leave that checked. Now this part is very important. If you are running a Facebook ad, you should be checking your Facebook every day because on your personal Facebook, it's going to be sending you notifications of your ad got, this many likes today or this many views today, which is great. But if you don't check Facebook and you set your budget for $10 a day and you say run my ad continuously, well, you're going to forget about it and that's going to rack up your credit card. So what I like to do is start off with a smaller number. The smallest number you're allowed to start off with is 5, not 500. Okay. And I like to set and start an end date. Now this is going to this is just going to boost this post throughout a set time frame. And it'll also tell you at the end how much you're going to spend. So today is July 20th. I know for a fact that the contest goes through August 1st. All right, so I'm going to run it for 12 days. It says I'm going to spend $60. So I know exactly how much I'm spending. Now, this is just a limit. Okay, so it's not always going to necessarily charge you $60. Why it's called setting a budget is because it'll pay a couple cents to feature on other people's pages. If it doesn't exceed $5, it doesn't exceed $5, but this is your limit, right? That's why it's called a budget. So that's why it says you'll spend no more than $60. It's no guarantee you'll spend $60 usually. On certain ads like this, it can be up to 58 or 59, right? Because you're literally paying for the page to get likes. And if not a lot of people like it, well, you know. Okay, so the ad name. I'm just going to click on this. Give your ad set a name that describes the audience, scheduling our ads inside it. I don't think that's visible to people. Okay, so third step. I have an image that's going to act as kind of the eye catcher. And it's this graphic that Nicole made right here. Come on. There we go. Right, and it has all the information on it. Right, so we're just going to use that. Link to it. And look at there. It's already included complete suite furniture for me. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and crop the image. That's a downer. So we want to make sure that nothing's cut off, right? Or looks awkward. So I'm just trying to make it in such a way that's actually going to be visually pleasing and not look like it's being cut off. Let's see how that looks. It's taking forever. Okay, while that's loading, I'm going to do this website URL. I'm going to copy this URL. Okay. So that doesn't look super great. It still cut off this, but it kind of gives a sneak peek of Applebee's. Normally you would have a rectangular image. I just simply don't, which is unfortunate, but that's okay because I'm going to include some information, right? So I'm going to paste the link. So that way when people, I apologize. Okay. Control C. Oh. So now it's telling me, okay, so it linked. There we go. Sorry that took so long. It was just freaking out on me a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna rename this. Now, the reason why this is always loading is because it's refreshing it every time I start typing over here. So just ignore that for now. So I'm gonna put enter to win a 50 gift card. Card, not card. And then I'm going to click here to enter. And I just wait for that to load. Okay. So this is the caption that's above the ad. And then this is your headline. And then I think it just fills in your description for you based on whatever website you linked it to. So I actually want to try something here. Nope. Okay, that didn't work. All right, so let's hit review order just to make sure we did everything correctly. Review. Okay, so it's a complete suite contest. Clicks the website. Targeting. So placement. Run. Okay. Place order. So that is a little discouraging. So it's saying that my ad may not run. Okay, I'm going to edit this image and go back and post it myself. So I'm going to hit edit and fix this image. But basically all you have to do after that is place the order. Like I said, I'm going to fix this. It's going to come up with a confirmation page and said your order was placed. So thank you for your time. Sorry that I ran into a couple technical problems along the way. But I hope that this information was useful. And yeah, give us a call if you have any questions.